talking with goaltender Adam Morrison. Adam, coming off a huge win for the Stingrays on Monday night out in Greenville. Big performance for you, 30-plus saves in that contest and a 5-1 victory, especially when your team was going into that game shorthanded. A lot of adjustments had to be made across the board. So what does that do for this team and for you moving forward?
Well, it gives us some confidence knowing that we can win games in tough situations. And, we showed a lot of character going in there, short bodies and short-staffed after, on a back-to-back night, travel day. And, we took it to them the entire game. We didn't let up off the gas. And, it just shows you what we're capable of and what we're capable of as a group.
Now, moving forward, it has to be a big help because, as you mentioned, your short bodies, travel day, everything adds up. But now for the Stingrays, it seems like that win came at the right time. It came at a perfect time. You're facing adversity, and it seems like when you went into that first intermission with the lead, it almost seemed like you came out and everybody's, the message on everybody's mind is, you know what, we can do this. We can get 2 points. We can go home, and we can put a little wind in our sails heading into a big weekend.
Absolutely, and I think, we've been scratching the surface for a while now. The results haven't been there, but we've really been giving ourselves a chance to win games, and unfortunately they haven't been going our way. So on Monday night, it was Monday.
Yeah, it was Monday.
Monday night, it was good to just see everybody stick to plan regardless of the outcome, good things happen when you stick to your systems and outwork the other team.
How much does that help you and your confidence going into a brand new weekend of hockey? Because certainly that's what you thrive on. Is you look back at your last performance and what can I do better, or what can I continue to do moving forward? You're pretty much undeniable and unstoppable until one just squeaked by you late in that third period. So it seemed like for you, big win, lots of saves. It seems like the confidence is all on your side of the table.
Absolutely. I mean, it's always nice to get a win. That's the most important thing. However many saves you make, the bottom line is that you give your team a chance to win. And I did my part and did my job when I was called on, and the guys answered the bell extremely well when they were called on. Downs and Joy Diamond had a great game. They were all over the ice and making plays, and Andrew Ammon, he was huge for us. Late stages of the game, just getting pucks out. So I mean, there was a lot of guys that really went under the radar in terms of that win, but I think they deserve a lot of credit. The guys in front of me really stuck to the game plan and really made my job easier.
Now looking forward, you have the Florida Everblades in town. They were part of a pretty busy weekend for you last weekend in town on Friday, and you were in net for that game and what turned out to be a frustrating game for the Stingrays. But now moving forward and looking forward, you have 2 games against them Friday and Saturday night before you see another familiar foe in Greenville on Sunday. So any carryover aggression or anything physical? We know it's going to be probably a physical game from the get-go, but from your standpoint, what are you expecting to see from Florida starting Friday?
I'm expecting them to come in very confident, very ready to go. We saw that on Friday. Even on the road, they're a team that has a lot of skill, a lot of power up front, and they're not afraid to expose you early and get after you early on the scoreboard. So we just have to take what we learned in Greenville and against Gwinnett and use that as motivation and also as a stepping stone to just continue building a foundation for the rest of the remainder of the season, brick by brick, day by day.
You've been with the Stingrays for a little bit now, and you know what it means to have a rivalry with an organization. Greenville is a great example. Gwinnett's another great example, but it seems like there's always something special when Florida comes rolling into town. Saw it firsthand on Friday. Do you expect any carryover aggression or any carryover frustrations or anger or just really that need to step it up a little bit when you see that blue and green uniform across from you?
Well, I mean, anytime there's a rivalry, there's always the stakes are always a little higher. The pride's always higher, and it's makes it entertaining and that much more fun to play in those games, because you don't want to play in a game that's emotionless. You want to play in a game where there's something at stake, and there's something you have to rise to in order to overcome a challenge. So I think they'll it's going to be a real good test this weekend for us. 3-3 and against Florida, like you say, they're big rivalry, and Greenville again on Sunday, so it'll be good. We'll get a good week of work here, and just be ready for our game on Friday.